Let's hear it, please. Louder, 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 louder. You're doing well. Okay. Michael Ayers, come on down. Keep it going, people. It's a long walk to Greenland.
Thanks, Frank. Quite nice looking, Frank. I nearly wasn't going to make it tonight, which would have pleased a few people, but I had to go to Heathrow. Never go to Heathrow at about 4 in the afternoon for, say, 15 minutes and then turn around and go back again. I had to go and say goodbye to my nephew, who's going back to, as you can probably hear, New Zealand. Any New Zealanders here? There never are. There was an Australian once, but I think even she's gone. But yes, he's going back. He's going back home with his foreigner wife. She comes from Peterborough, and he's a lawyer. And I thought on the way home, him going back to New Zealand from here will probably increase the IQ of both countries. But I couldn't tell him that. It's a mathematical thing. And of course, but in New Zealand we do take football very seriously. I know that's a sore point with a lot of people, but we've got a couple of draws and a loss, and the government's putting on a hero's welcome for them, and a ticker tape parade as well. Mind you, they'll have to clean up the ticker tape afterwards, the useless bastards. Fancy going all their way for a pair of draws. But my heart does go out to England. Seriously, it does go out. I've been here for a long time now, and I know they must be feeling. And of course, there's only one person to blame for what happened to England. We all know who that is. Do we? I wonder what sort of answers we get. Well, I reckon it was Adolf Hitler, myself, having been a student of history. Because if he hadn't decided to go east, being a greedy little bugger, and just kept going, he would have had England. And we'd all now today be speaking absolutely perfect English. It might be a little bit racist, perhaps a little bit exclusive, wee bit airy, but we'd have a bloody great football team. So he's the one to blame. I keep saying because not because I haven't thought of something to say, but just been trying to think of which way to go with all this. It's a big jump from Adolf Hitler to our politicians, although actually it's not such a big jump. But at least we got them to sort of make us happy. They're saying that we're all in it together now, and I think it's a great sort of comforting phrase. Although I realised lately, in fact, what they mean is they're all in it together in their nice little coalition, and the rest of us, we're all deeply in the shit. But we have got the big society, although it's not such a friendly society these days, especially with someone's already mentioned Mr. Moat, have they, tonight, running around Northumbria. Must give a new meaning to those Conservatives who said they'd like to have a moat around the house, I guess. Let's hope they catch him. And the big society, yes, and I see they're also going to send the Metropolitan Sniper Police up to find him. Now, if I remember rightly, the last time they sent the Metropolitan Police out to snipe someone, if you look remotely Muslim, i.e. you came from Brazil, then you're in big trouble. So if your name's Boat or Coat or anything like that, then you're going to be in deep shit in Northumberland. And there is a lot of depression around the country. I know you're not meant to stand up here and tell gags, but I thought I'd just try a couple. Where else can you try them? But our next door neighbour seriously is a gynaecologist. He's been coming over lately on the weekend very, very depressed because he cannot. Is anyone here a nurse? Or remotely connected to one? I've been connected to a few in the past, but anyway, he cannot get any nursing staff and he's really down about it. We're not sure, but we think he might be having a midwife crisis. I can't tell my big story, so I'm going to put up with maybe one more joke. I tried to have a relationship with a neighbour down the road who's a tattooist, but I found that every single thing she did was just skin deep. So look, I'm going to finish there now. Thank you very much. You've been a great crowd.
Michael, ladies and gentlemen, Michael.